In recognition of the freedom of speech protections on the First Amendment and the FCC's relaxed policy on late night and overnight language, this KFAI program may include song lyrics that some listeners might find objectionable. Listener discretion is advised.
Everybody, how's everybody doing out there this pre-Halloween evening? And it's just started to snow, yay. You're listening to Fresh Air Community Radio, KFAI 90.3 FM, Minneapolis, and around the world at KFAI.org, commercial community-powered radio. I'd like to thank everybody who has pledged to KFAI and Spin with Sin so far. And we have just one more show tonight. Encouraging listeners who enjoy listening to Spin with Sin and KFAI to contribute and help support us. We're mostly volunteer-based and rely upon the support of listeners like you to keep us going. All right, without further ado, here's the first song I'll play.
Momentum like I'm downhill, rolling on a stolen bike. Killers on the loose, holding bars, how you hold your life. This is action by example, my homie, no advice. Know yourself, know your enemies, and know your vice. If it's skated down, well, I'ma have to skate on it. Another Wally Morrison mixtape, I wouldn't wait on it. You afraid to talk about it, I will put the bank on it. But I'ma say it loud, homie, I'ma put some stank on it. Gotta mean 1, 2, and thrice. Hit you with the Bobby Bonilla, then the Vance Light. You heard of the third base guy like a crack pipe. I'm on your feed next to hashtag about last night. Straight out of Detroit, Ricky, leave your history department unemployed. Big voice, black man, still soft spoken, got the top down. Value up, bumping Beethoven, it's already in motion. Don't know why you in a hurry. These cold hearts wanna go Bogart like Terry. So cooler heads are willing to fill them with fatal furies. And somebody's loved one is leaving out on the gurney. Now I ain't seen it all, but I seen enough to know you can't play the hand that you never let go. All these other rappers wanna talk about is what they hold, but if they giving, they ain't giving, then you really gotta go. What's up? They wanna know my name. They wanna know my name. First step, parlez-vous français. The wheels down, they in their fields now. They question where we headed. Everybody look up. They wanna know my name. They wanna know my name. First step, parlez-vous français. The wheels down, they in their fields now. They question where we headed, everybody look up. Holy roller overdrive, we out here like the Cobra Cotton. Stunting to some of you around cause the southern sun don't seem to wanna die. Our normal looks like overhype, our time portal through your whole life. Lay bon time relay, I'll show you what the future like. I might drive through on a light cycle, throw deuces high in them school rivals. I don't do mild, I don't do idle, I'm a too wild voodoo child. You new child, this new foul, what make them say what, who now? Get your bell rung like a clinical ecology textbook after schools, yeah, let's up, sales down. Rappers saying nothing like something mezcal. Say it with your chest, I don't got time to read the text now. They see me in the field and now they calling for the check down. Tell the mayor, don't forget the promises supported. We will light your city brighter than the Whoville Forest. Cindy Lou, world border, too hot to ignore. I'm talking all seasons on the tip of Tina's, hallelujah, good morning. Your side work, keep the bar stock, my side work for the cars lot. We merrily in solidarity, then I blast off cause I'm a star fox. This our street, this our block, no park block, strip mall clock. Do not care what you think with this city, I'm 10 men unlock. There's no rest for the wicked, so they discount your sleep number. Just before you visit loved ones, they put into a deep slumber. I am the love, the BP in my heartbeat. Keeping it a grand while we flying with the Starfleet. They wanna know my name, they wanna know my name. First step, parlez-vous français. The wheels down, they in their fields now. They question where we headed, everybody look up. They wanna know my name, they wanna know my name. First step, parlez-vous français. The wheels down, they in their fields now. They question where we headed, everybody look up. Now my friends say that I changed. They say I'm radical, so radical, my clothes are the same. They black and gold, they black and gold, all black and gold. They say that I changed. I'm radical, so radical, my clothes are the same. They black and gold, they black and gold, all black and gold. They say that I changed.
All right, that was Toussaint Morrison with All Saints.
Yes, that was me.
All right, welcome to Spin with Sin, Toussaint.
I am so honored to be on Spin with Sin right now.
I'm so honored to have you. It's amazing to.
Well, this is wild because we've talked a lot, and I never knew that you're Spin with Sin.
Yes.
This is so cool.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
Been doing this for over 14 years, about 14 and a half, and show before that, and lots of volunteering, and it's super fun getting to host guests like you. And
you're a pillar in the music community. Like you're a stalwart. This is it.
You.
I love it. That's so cool.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, it's super fun, and we are in our pledge drive week. We're kind of winding down here. It goes through the 31st, and I'm really happy that I got to get board certification training so that I could do my own show here. And I got a show after a few tries, and my modus for my show, Spin with Sin, was that artists would come in and spin records with me.
Yeah.
Kind of like a hangout or a party, and get to hear people's new music in advance of the releases is a big part of it, and share stories about making music. So if you like what you hear, like that format, I encourage you to go to kfai.org to donate. At any level helps us a lot. So, all right, well, Tucson Morrison has a new record out. And
Yes.
could you tell us, not out yet.
Not out yet.
Being released November 11th.
Well, the show is November 11th at the Green Room, 8 p.m. doors. Between 8 and 9, you'll see some music videos premiered. And then at 9 is Damascus. 9:30 is Lazy Scorsese. And then 10:15, 10:30, I take the stage. And so I just can't be more happy to play with the people I'm playing with. So that it's going to be a really great time. And so November 11th is the release show. You get there, you'll get the album early. December 15th, as I was advised by the press person I work with, was the date to go with. So it'll be out then on everywhere, Spotify and all the things. But November 11th at the Green Room, that's the place to hit.
Super fun. I'll be there for sure.
Yeah, can't wait to see you.
Yeah, and there'll be surprises, I understand.
Oh, there sure will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Gift bag a day in advance of my birthday, even. So.
What? I didn't know. Oh, yeah, no, I think you mentioned that when I handed you the flyer. Yeah, there will be gift bags in tow. There will be gifts just for you showing up, just for people showing up.
All right.
So, yeah.
Would you tell us about the song that we just heard? Please?
So All Saints, my name is Toussaint, and it's French for All the Saints, or All Saints. And the chorus as it goes, they want to know my name. They want to know my name. First step, parlez-vous français? So you have to learn French to really say my name. And a lot of acting teachers I had, they'd be, oh, Toussaint. They would jump right into the French dialect of it. So it's the first track off of the album, and the album is titled The Very Best of Ricky and Jane. My father's name is Derek. We call him Ricky because he's a very serious man. Ricky seems less serious. And Jane is my mother's name. And I am a staunch believer we are, really the best of our parents, regardless of how we feel about that. And so the album is The Very Best of Ricky and Jane. And it's, I was born in New Orleans, and so it has a very New Orleans-ish vibe to the aesthetic. And that first track was just, it's just like, this is who I am. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Great first track.
Thank you.
And yeah, I didn't know that your name meant All the Saints. That's really
it's not everybody speaks French, but it means All the Saints. It's a distinct name. Yeah, pretty unique.
It is. All right. And so let's see. Is there anything more you would like to? Well, I had a couple questions about the song All the Saints. The production on it, the background chorus, and I'd like it if you might tell us a little bit more about what goes into the production of your songs, such as that.
Sin, I had this lyric in my head for probably, I think it was incepted around the West Bank, to be honest, probably for like 8-10 years, and all it was I just heard this like clapping. I got momentum like I'm downhill, rolling on a stolen bike, killers on the loose, holding bars, how you hold your life. And that's all I had for 8 years. And so I had gotten switched up with producers. I had worked with Dr. Wiley for over 20 years. And I then started working with another producer named Cecil. And Cecil essentially had just a bank of sampled sounds. And I said, I think that I can turn that clap song that's on the one with that sample that we heard that says, it says glory. And they're just saying glory. And I was like, I think we can put those two things together. And so that's how it happened.
Beautiful. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Really excited for your live show and
me too.
Hearing how did you pick the support acts?
So
Lazy Scorsese and
so I'm pretty good friends with Oz. So Lazy Scorsese, I did not know Oz. Oz is the lead singer of Lazy Scorsese. I met him 2 years ago. We were just at the 331 Club, chopping it up. Northeast people, going to be Northeastern, and so I just knew Oz, and he just is a creative mind. You can't have a conversation with Oz and think, I'm sure he never does art. You would never say that after meeting him. So he
he then said, "Yeah, man, we're having our going away party." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Our keyboardist is moving to Amsterdam." And I was like, "Oh, that's too bad." So I went to see him play at 7th Street Entry about a year ago. And then I hit him up and I said, "Look, I really think it would be cool if you brought the gang back together. You got the band back together." And he was like, "All right." And then I called Mehdi, who's a server as well. And I was like, "Do you think Damascus could get put together?" Because they hadn't really done a show in like about a year. And he was like, "Give me 20 minutes." And then like a half hour later, he was like, "Everybody's good to go." And I was like, Damascus is like, imagine just like 5 best friends rapping on stage, having the best time. It's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So that's November 11th at the Green Room, 8 o'clock doors and 8:30 start time with Damascus, and then
Lazy Scorsese, and then Toussaint Morrison, and the Land of Lost Toys. So I just made that up. We're not called the Land of Lost Toys.
I missed them.
Yeah, no, that wasn't on the flyer. What is that? So,
All right. So what are we going to hear next, Hassan?
okay, so what we're going to hear next is kind of like the beat and rhythm that I was raised on. This is Donald Harrison with Dr. John doing Hutane. And Hutane was essentially a phrase used between black and indigenous people when black people were free from plantations and enslavement. The term Hutane between black and indigenous people was said because the indigenous people would help black folks how to live off the land and how to get back on their feet, because you're in this situation where you're entirely displaced from your home country. So there is a very, very there's a staunch, tight-knit bond, or at least cultural bond, between black folks and indigenous folks in New Orleans. And Donald Harrison and Dr. John just put together this piece, and it is very, very New Orleans. And this is definitely the beat that my brain thinks in a lot. So this is Hutane.
All right, here we go.
Now, mama, look over yonder. Little bitty girl, little bitty boy. Go tell your mama, tell your papa. Indians are coming, nobody running. Early in the morning, by the warning. I'm from the uptown, take me down. boy. Ain't no black boy. Ain't no wild man. Looking for the big chief. Looking for the big chief. Chief, are you ready now? Just be ready now. Down there now.
All right, we're back, and that was Motion City Soundtrack with Everything Is All Right. That was brought to us by Tucson. Here on Spin with Sin on Fresh Air Community Radio, 90.3 FM Minneapolis, and around the world at KFAI.org. non-commercial, community-powered radio. And before that, we heard Donald Harrison with Hutane.
Yes.
From the record Indian Blues.
Mm-hmm.
And Toussaint, it's really, really fun to have you on the show. And I'm already thinking this needs to happen more often if you'd like to come back. And,
Let's spin with Sin more often.
Do a full 2 hours.
Yeah.
In the second hour, we have additional guests, but
Okay.
You're welcome to stick around. We're celebrating the upcoming album release of the very best of Ricky and Jane, Toussaint Morrison and band.
Yes, and band. And band.
Named, what are they
and
named
musicians.
Yes.
Yeah, so the band that I play with, quick stories on each of them. The drummer, Pat Moses, I saw him do a solo when he was a high schooler at Suburban World Theater. He was playing to Lil Wayne, and I was like, I need to work with that guy. And so I was like, he just was crazy. And so we started a group called Laszlo Supreme, and it was just when another group was going down called The Blend, the wheels had come off the tour bus and the alternator had fallen out, like literally.
Wow.
So I was like, well, hey, let's do a new project that's a little, more efficient. So Pat is going to be playing with us again. Alex Bennett, I played bass. He played bass in The Blend, toured with me to heck and back, with The Blend in that short bus that we souped up and turned into a tour bus. Then there is the amazing, the talented, the immaculate Taylor Hamilton, who will be playing keys. And I can't say enough about Taylor. Taylor is, I consult Taylor for fashion advice, for playlist curation. I mean, Taylor is it. Taylor is the coolest human I know. That's I'll just end it there.
Is
and
Taylor
then,
listening?
I don't know if Taylor's listening. I don't know. But I'll send them the recording if there's ever. Yeah, the archives. And then the first guitarist I ever worked with, Edward Foley, will be playing as well. He was in the initial concept of The Blend, so that was back in 2001 when we won the Lake Street band competition as teens. It goes way back. And then lastly is, I think that's it. I think it's Alex, Taylor, Pat, Edward. Oh, and then Roz. Roz is going to be singing backup vocals, and she is like musical auntie. She is so talented. She can sneak into any, fifth or third or any chorus and just add so much to it. So I'm just really, really grateful to be working with all the people I am.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's going to be a super fun show on the 11th, November 11th at the Green Room.
Yes, 8 p.m. Get on down. This next song that we're going to play, a dear musician friend of mine, Justin Courtney Pierre from Motion City Soundtrack, is playing. He's soloing on it, and he sings backup vocals on the chorus. And so that's the name of the song. That's the song called Over It. Mm-hmm. Now, after this song, you're going to hear something from Elvis Costello. And this, you might think, wow, those sound very similar. Well, you want to know why? Because the beginning of Over It was on my mind for over 10 years. I would just like, and I would just hum it. I had no clue what was going on. I just was like, okay. Yeah. So, and it was taken from, I believe it's called No Action by Elvis Costello. Or I listened to No Action. I was like, man, I want to make a song like that. Mm-hmm. So here's Over It, and then an Elvis Costello song that inspired it some random way.
All right, that's awesome. Here we go.
My mom don't look the same, and somehow that means that we should get out of here. The manager will flash your face, but I'm 7 and I'm all the out of it. Tell me why I should care for every blue eye that stares at me, my mom and my sister, until I die. I'm over it. 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 I kiss a cheek and say hello and thank you for every moment of these 40 years. And may the world forever know that his comfort never justified what they did. I can't care shout is, ooh, it makes me smile. I'm over it. 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 We are the best of all that they are, and better to pay it forward. The best of all that they had, and better to pay it forward. We are the best of all that they are, and better to pay it forward. We are the best of all that they had, and better to pay it forward. We are the best of all that they are, and better to pay it forward. We are the best of all that they had, and better to pay it forward. We are the best of all that they are, and better to pay it forward. We are the best of all that they had, and better to pay it forward. I'm over it. 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 That song goes hard, dude.
I don't wanna kiss you, I don't wanna touch. I don't wanna see you 'cause I don't miss you that much. I'm not a telephone junkie. I told you that we were just good friends. But when I hold you like I hold that baker light in my hands, there's no action. There's no action. There's no action. There's no action. Every time I phone you, I just wanna put you down. He's got the keys to the garden, all the keys to the kingdom. He's got everything you need. It's a shame that he didn't bring them. I'm not a telephone junkie. If I'm uncertain, my God, I'm doing just fine. And the things in my head start hurting my mind. And I think about the way things used to be. Knowing you were famous, driving me crazy. Sometimes I phone you and I know you're not lonely, but I always disconnected in time. There's no action. There's no action. There's no action. There's no action. Every time I phone you, I just wanna put you. Every time I phone you, I just wanna put you. Every time I phone you, I just wanna put you down. There's no action. There's no action. There's no action. Every time I phone you, I just wanna put you down. You see, on this here stage tonight, something legendary. It goes by the name of the creator. It's you call him Tyler Bowling.
I've been talking that fresh shit, I don't need gum. Cookie crumbs in the rolls, never no weed crumbs. He ain't talked to his bitch in 3 days, it ain't gotta be this way. I'm down for the threesome. I'm might buy a boat. Depends if Capri got space, don't really need one. I could go in the wintertime, baby, I bleed sun. Find another nigga like me, cause I ain't seen none. Pull up in that, whatchamacallit. Played a couple demos at Madison Square Garden. And tell them motherfuckers that Sony I'm not calling. I'm plotting on a Billy Chili in my garden. Yo.
Alright, I admit it. We just been playing with you niggas, man. I think you need to load that second clip.
French waltz she said she like the voice, and I'm like, which one? I got two, Look. Catch me in my other crib, that's my AKA. Hurricane, cool for the view, shit like, hey, baby. Ass got passport, got tattoo, slim nigga, big dick with a fucking gap to the way he been. Call me Mr. Always Right, shit you never seen. In that mansion, living single, bitch, I'm Maxine. Niggas of your standard shouldn't talk. Give a fuck about your thoughts. Call me if you get lost, bitch.
Okay, now you understand what we came here to do, right? Oh yeah, me, I go to the name of DJ Drama. And on my side, that's Tyler Baudelaire, a.k.a. Buddy Hop, a.k.a. The Creator. Call me if you get lost, suckers. We didn't come to play with you niggas.
Look, tried to take somebody, bitch, cause I'm a bad person. I don't regret shit because that worth it. In the end, she picked him. I hope when they fuck in, she still thinking of me cause I'm that perfect. I'ma get that deep text when it's first surface. Better send it to my ego cause that shit hurt. Hope y'all shit working. I'm a psycho high, don't give a fuck. You left my heart twerking, moving, losing, grip on my doings. Eyes is crying on the jet cruising. About to spend millions just to fill voids up. Drama, I need you. Can you turn the noise up? 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 Ah, nigga, my heart broken. Remember, I was rich, so I bought me some new emotions and a new boat, cause I'd rather cry in the ocean. It's tea, baby.
I tried to tell y'all.
I don't even like using the word bitch. It just sounded cool.
Yeah. Lord. Yeah. We sell crack to our own out the back of our homes. We smell the musk of the dusk and the crack of the dawn. We go through episodes too, like Attack of the Clones. Until we break a back and you hear the crack of the bone. To get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. We commute the computer, spirits stay mute while your ego spread rumors. We survivalists turn to consumers. Just to get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. You ask me why some people gotta live in a trailer, cause like a sailor I paint a picture with the pen like Norman Mailer. Me and Weller raised 3 daughters all by herself with no help. I think about the struggle and I find the strength in myself. These words melt in my mouth, they hot like the jail cell in the south. Before my nigga Core bailed me out. To get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. Do or die like best stars, see the red sky out the window of the red eye. Let the lead fly on some G-rap shit, living the lead die. I woke up feeling brand new. I jumped up feeling my highs and my lows and my soul and my goals. Just to stop smoking and stop drinking. But I've been thinking at my reasons just to get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. Just to get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. Just to get by, just to get by. We keep it gangster, stay for shizzle for sheezy and stay crunk. It's easy to pull a breezy, smoke trees and we stay drunk. Yo, our activism attacking the system. The blacks and Latins in prison, numbers in prison. They victims lacking the vision. Shit, and all they got is rapping to listen to. I let them know we missing you. The love is unconditional, even when the condition is critical. When the living is miserable, your position is pivotal. I ain't bullshitting you now. Why would I lie? Just to get by, just to get by, we get fly. The TV got us reaching for stars, not the ones between Venus and Mars. The ones that be reading from parts. So people get breath enhancements and penis enlarger. Saturday, Sunday, Sunday morning at the feet of the Father. They need something to rely on. We get high on all types of drugs when all you really need is love. To get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. My pen sing like John Lennon. Imagine all the people watch me rock like Paul McCartney from now until the last beat will drop. This morning I woke up feeling brand new and I jumped up feeling my highs and my lows and my soul and my goals. Just to stop smoking and stop drinking. Lately I'm just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. Yo. Some people cry and some people try just to get by for a piece of the pie. We love to eat and get high. We deceive and we lie, and we keeping the fly. Yo. When people decide to keep a disguise, you can't see the eyes, see the evil inside. The best people you find, stronger people in mind. I stay reading the sign. Yo. Some people cry, some people try just to get by for a piece of the pie. We love to eat and get high. We deceive and we lie, and we keeping the fly. Yo. When people decide to keep a disguise, you can't see the eyes, see the evil inside. The best people you find, stronger people in mind. I stay reading the sign. Yo.
All right, we're back here on Fresh Air Community Radio, KFAI 90.3 FM Minneapolis, and around the world at KFAI.org, non-commercial community-powered radio. I'm Sin Collins here on Spin with Sin, Mondays 10 to midnight, spinning an eclectic mix of music and hosting guests quite frequently. And very happy and honored to host Toussaint Morrison tonight.
I mean, we can call this Sin and Company.
Yes.
I mean, you really got Sin and Co. Because they got Dead and Co. Sin and Co. I mean, you got people coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our next guests have swung through already.
Yeah,
so.
and I just want to say, this snow right now, it has made a statement.
Yes.
It's here.
It's definitely here.
Yeah.
When it came out of my house, I was like, I wanted to turn back around.
Yeah. Once I saw kind of like the desert, kind of like snow drifts like on the street when it kind of swirls around, I'm like, what is that? Oh dear. And I look up and it's just sheets. And here we are.
Awful. But here we are. So, and I think it's I don't know if it's going to be a full moon Halloween. The full moon was the 28th.
Yeah, that got weird.
Yes.
That got weird. I locked myself out of my apartment. Sin, I locked myself out.
Oh, no.
I was... It was just the most unfortunate thing, and then I had to wait there for an hour for somebody to open up the door.
Oh, no.
A full moon event. I should have just stayed inside. Shouldn't even know it went to the door.
No.
That was my bad. Nope, stay inside.
Instead of don't go in the house.
We'll just stay in the house. Stay in the house. It's like a horror movie. Yeah. Don't leave the room. Yep. Don't do that. Do you want me to explain Ferrari Hearts?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, first let's talk about what people just heard. Yeah, Get By Talib Kweli.
Yeah, so Talib Kweli kind of famed for that, I think after he but parted ways with basically Reflection Eternal, when he was with his DJ at the time, parted ways, made an amazing album, Reflection Eternal, and then he made his own solo album. And this was after he left, after Black Star had broken up. Get By, the use of the piano and drums, just I've always been a fan of that ever since I've heard that. Yeah. And then we listened to Corso by Tyler, the Creator, and I've always been a fan of, like, again, songs that have a snare or a clap on the one. You got my heart already. Yeah. I'm there for it. And so him and his producer teamed up, and they just made an amazing album. So there's that.
Fantastic. And we kicked off the set with your song.
Kicked it off with All Saints, yeah,
yes.
Which is on the one. It's kind of like a Corso, tribute,
of
things.
Let's see, and I wanted to mention again your album, The Very Best of Ricky and Jane, has quite a few different styles going on.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, we heard Over It, and it sounded like your nephew's punk garage band.
Yeah,
a little different.
Yeah.
This next song, Ferrari Hearts and Quarter Mill Pickups. I heard Chet Atkins playing his slide guitar on a bank commercial. Yeah. Now I don't know Chet. I think he's passed away now, but I just was so thrown by it. I was like, that is a catchy tune, and you cannot not know what that is when you hear it. And so I said, when we were in our mixtape phase, I was like, I'm gonna rhyme over that. So I did a track over it called Baby I'm Bad Weather. And then ever since then, every album that I've put out, there's been a Chet Atkins kind of throwback.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we just get a little bit of like foot stomping and hand clapping, and then just get a guitar out and the producer I work with now, Cecil, he was like, wait, so where are the drums? And I was like, don't worry about that. Just let this Johnny Cash, Chet Atkins thing kind of like, marinate. And then I literally picked up a plastic lid from a box that he was using to move. He's out in California now. And we just hit that plastic lid. We just hit that thing. And then it all came together. And then I started doing some voices in the background. And I said, crank the pitch up on those. And he's like, I don't know what the heck's going on. And so then it came about, this song. And after this, you'll hear Chet Atkins, Jam Man, and you'll see where this is kind of coming from.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Here we go then.
Alone on the road again, with my only friend, carrying me over 80 back to where it all began. My lover told me I'm not vulnerable enough, so I packed up all my feelings and threw them in the trunk. Rev the engine till it's roaring hell-bent, harmonizing with that tape deck, bumping Willie Nelson. I've seen the movies, I hit the road soon as I felt it. Adopted a 90s rom-com script and wrote myself in. I got love, I just take time to give it. My process go back like letting pictures develop. If hearts swoon inside dark rooms and grandma told me have patience, then it's probably a smart move to let this whole thing roll at its own pace. Homegirl for surely heard about my road game. Steering in third gear, leave him on a cold case with Lily Rush, no role play. Ain't going for speed, my dear. We're going all the way this year. From point A to free is something made 2003 with two-tone paint and that thing sitting on 12s. Oh! Outside, sipping slow in fast times, catching hell, but no magic for the city to break the spell. There's no going back. On the road again, to what appears no end. And that's okay, we prepared for that going in. I say now what I already told you then. As important as the road trip is who you rolling with. She knows this oh so very well, formerly incarcerated to the stories we tell ourselves. Between the devil and the holding cell, we rewrote every book on the shelf. We stepping out the motel while the sun is high, cause when the night calls, we'll most likely reply. She cold in July, looks on the kill street, fills my heart like rides fill streets. The thrill keeps as long as we keep up, forever Ferrari hearts and $250,000 pickups. We worth more than what it say in the blue book. She got the keys to the trunk, it's a new look. While the sun is fading slow, you're still wondering how and why. Trust me when I say that you gon' have to let it go, cause it'll all reveal itself in due time. I'm outside, sipping slow in fast times, catching hell, but no magic for the city to break this spell. There's no going back. Oh.
here on KFAI Fresh Air Community Radio, 90.3 FM, Minneapolis, and KFAI.org, where the show is archived for 2 weeks. And we only have about an hour left of my Pledge Drive show, and I have much gratitude to everybody who has contributed to the show so far, and over the years, your support. Once again, it's such a pleasure to have this show and spin with Sin and bring to you an eclectic mix of music, much of it that you won't really hear anywhere else, and especially hosting guests bringing their new music that they're releasing in the near future, such as tonight's guest, Toussaint Morrison, and our guest in the next hour, Danny Aaron. So we're going to come back here now to Toussaint, and do you want to say anything about that last?
Well, I mean, yeah, as you said, it sounded like you were on a road trip, a little bit. It's Ferrari hearts and quarter mil pickups, and so the idea is, you can change a lot of the exterior of a vehicle or even the idea of something, but in the heart of it, it's definitely seen its weeks in time of life. So yeah, that was about that, and just like the idea of my heart being a pickup truck, if I may. So yeah, and then the amazing Chet Atkins, afterwards, and so yeah, I really value his simplicity and minimalism and being able to just do several layers of guitar and it be timeless forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This next one, Forever Out Loud, I think we're going to just shoot the music video. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. We're going to shoot the music video quickly for it because I think it just deserves, there's some songs that just deserve a music video, Sen,
Absolutely.
You feel like you're abandoning something if you don't make a music video for it. Mm-hmm. So Forever Out Loud, it was really inspired by watching live performances of Prince on YouTube play I Would Die For You. Like, him just like doing pull-ups on the bar. I mean, he would go crazy. And so it kind of like harkens back to like flash mobs and all this other stuff. And so there's that. And then we'll hear J. Paul afterwards, which really is like the like spirit of like, getting layers of percussion out and just finding the rhythm amongst people and it just being amazing. So Forever Out Loud, I had it in my head. I hummed it out to Edward, and I said, I just would really like this to like border on 70s, 80s. And he said, say less, and I'll send you a draft in about a week. And he came up with this draft. And then the thing that you need to know is the person that mixed this, Seth did something else. Seth really, my goodness. But when I went to Edward, all I had in my head was like, do-do-do-do, 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 and that was it. And he was like, okay, I got you. And then he just adds in all these chords. Like Edward just is, he's definitely a musical genius. So yeah, this is Forever Out Loud. And
fantastic.
Yeah.
Here we go. My bad. Here we go with Forever Out Loud. Take two.
Been reaching for the sky since they called the truth a liar. Until you saw where we were reaching was already right here. There's no figuring it out, no sense to be found where it never was. Oh, and sometimes it feels like a dream or a distant afterthought until it's not. Don't think God forgotten what's led up to now. Ooh, you'll never be alone when charges, sonic, booming, lacing, figure VAs. Freeway. Memorials on early mornings on our makeshift free stays. Speedway. You're always waiting in reaction, then reacting to reactions. Your own state of war. Oh, and sometimes you get to laughing through the tears you can't hold back with another pour. Oh, don't be forgotten. What's that up to now? Ooh, you'll never be alone when you remember forever out loud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Forever out loud. Yeah, yeah. Forever out. Don't think I've forgotten. What's that up to now? Woo, you'll never be alone when you remember forever out loud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Forever out loud. Yeah, yeah. Forever out loud.
All right, we're back, and
We are
I'm gonna
back.
find the song that we
Yeah.
were going to play while we're talking. But I wanted to ask you, Toussaint, about your filmmaking, where you're at with that at this moment.
So, received a small grant to make 10 short films reflecting the city of Minneapolis post-uprising, and just showing like small vignette scenes. And I pitched for the grant, and they said, "Cool, we'll give you money to make it." And so we're in the middle of it, and we're halfway
Good.
done.
Fantastic, you got the grant. there.
Yeah. And so it's not like waiting for this show to be done, but we're there goes J. Paul. But we are waiting to I'm trying to really prioritize where my brain is at, because it's on the show, then it's on the film, then it's on the show, and there's a lot going on, Sin. There's a lot going
Well,
on.
there was we have a mutual friend who I said you were going to be on my show, and he said, "Oh, Toussaint Morrison is such a Renaissance man," and he mentioned the various things you're involved in, your music, filmmaking, and theater as well.
Yeah, theater. I mean, a lot of the theater now that I do is spoken word. So I grew up doing theater, Shakespeare as a kid, and then from there, got into film, commercial, voiceover, and now film screenwriting. Actually right here in the West Bank was where I wrote my first play. It was called Embarrassed in Rarig. Posted it up at the Rarig Center in the Pit, and then wrote 3 more plays after that in college, and then from there began screenwriting. And so that has definitely led to the music videos that I put together. And so that's just it's been a lot of fun to integrate both of those art forms and see where they go. So I've been very, very grateful and just really excited to put them together, and especially for this project, the very best of Ricky and Jane.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I want to let people know again, this is Toussaint Morrison, and Toussaint and fellow musicians that we spoke about earlier are performing at the Green Room, their album release show for the very best of Ricky and Jane.
That's what it's called, yeah. November 11th, 8 p.m. at the Green Room.
Yes.
And then December 15th is when it'll be released. But we're mostly pushing this November 11th date, so Get on out. It'll be great.
It'll be super fun. I really enjoy your live shows.
Thank you.
I don't believe I've seen you with a group of people.
You probably saw me at Palmer's, just playing a track. Yeah. Palmer's it's tough to get a whole band up there. But it can be done, and I've seen it done. It's very exciting to watch.
I once saw 9 people up there.
Hello. Yeah, Brass Solidarity came out of George Floyd Square and pulled up on the stage. I was like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive. But this track that we'll round out with is from J. Paul, and wow, J. Paul. So he made his album, apparently didn't mix it, and then the story goes that his laptop got stolen, and so he wasn't able to mix it and give the full album. So I definitely take a bunch of the sporadic and crazy energy from his work and plug it into what I do. So this is another inspiring track that gave influence to the very best of Ricky and Jane.
All right, here we go. All right, we're back, and we just heard J. Paul with
Straight out of Mumbai.
All right. So once again, we're listening to Fresh Air Community Radio, 90.3 FM Minneapolis and KFAI.org. Non-commercial, community-powered radio. We're in the final days of our pledge drive, so please go to KFAI.org to pledge your support at whatever level you feel comfortable at. I've done the drive, the Auto Club for many years, where they take a little bit out of your account monthly, like $7 or $8. You could do that. There's lots of nice premiums too. I cannot wait for the November 11th Toussaint Morrison album
It's
release.
gonna be great.
It's gonna be
It's
super
gonna be really
fun.
great.
There's gonna
Yeah.
be surprises.
Yeah, there will be surprises.
Yeah.
There'll be gift bags.
Yeah.
There will be music. There will be dancing.
Fantastic music.
Yeah.
And also the bands Lazy Scorsese and
Damascus.
Damascus are joining. So yeah,
Can't
it'll
wait.
be fun. I've seen a number of shows now at the Green Room. It's a good space.
I've never seen one there. I've only been there once, and that was to drop off flyers and posters.
Great sound.
So I got to check it out.
Yeah, great viewing from everywhere. It's
Yeah.
really nice. So
And 8 days after that show, somebody else is going to be playing there.
yeah, our next guest coming up, and Toussaint is going to hang out with us for a little bit. But we've got Danny Sigelman, who's been here a number of times, often helping with the pledge drives.
Yeah.
And Danny Aaron. So we're going to hear new music from Danny Aaron and some Halloween-themed music. So I'm going to go to an announcement, and we might talk with Toussaint more, but I just want to say thank you
you for
again
having
so much
me.
for joining, and I hope to have you back again real soon.
This is
Maybe
great.
when
Absolutely.
you have the video out.
Absolutely. Yes, we can. Yes,
Yeah.
we can, for sure.
We're going to go to an announcement, and then we'll get to some Halloween music to get you in the spirit for tomorrow.
In recognition of the freedom of speech protections on the First Amendment and the FCC's relaxed policy on late night and overnight language, this KFAI program may include song lyrics that some listeners might find objectionable. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, we're back, and we are now talking with Danny Aaron and Danny Sigelman as well have joined us here.
Hey.
And tell us a little bit about your new record, Danny, and the event you have coming up, releasing it.
Yeah, so and this is my second album. So we obviously spent a lot of time writing the music, and we released it in March.
Mm-hmm.
We've been playing locally, so Ice House, 7th Street Entry, just locally. Somebody's porch, Porch Fest, that's right. That's where Danny saw me.
Whose porch was that?
I don't really know. His
Okay.
name was Bear, but I
Bear.
don't think that was his legal name.
Did you go to Porch Fest at all, Sin?
Powderhorn.
I
yeah.
didn't, so
Where's Porch Fest?
It's,
kind of all over, isn't it?
it's like
Or-
2 blocks of Powderhorn, 2 or 3
Oh.
blocks.
Ooh.
Nerdy was headlining it.
Where they got the verandas, like the wraparound porches?
Yes. So there's 3 different stages, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that community in general is just so supportive of anything artistic. So felt a lot of love that day for sure. So, yeah, the album's 10 tracks, and I've just been playing locally and a little bit out of Minneapolis, and just getting the word out about it, and yeah.
Yeah, we were going to this movie, Sin, and then you texted me. You're like, hey, do you want to come on KFAI tonight? And I was like, Danny, you should bring your CD. So
Yeah.
It worked out.
it's a very much a Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood kind of vibe around
Yes.
here at KFAI.
very
Yeah.
much.
I always have you on my pledge, or usually have you on the pledge shows. So
Yeah, it's like, I feel like it's kind of in my blood. My dad used to do the public radio pledge drives and television, public TV. I don't know. Maybe I learned from birth how to raise the cash for the broadcast.
blood.
I just haven't figured out how to raise the cash for myself yet. So I'm working
You'll get
on
there.
that. It's like a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
Should we do the phone number?
yes, well we can't.
Or nobody's answering phones over there right now.
but
Yeah, tell people to go to the website.
Go to kfai.org.
KFAI.org.
All right, so let's go to a song from your new record.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one were you going to play?
Ooh.
We do it karaoke style and sing along?
Sing along with it. Only if you do backup vocals.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Let me see the back of it. Let me see. Let's do What If. I think that kind of showcases all the genres that we pull.
I've got to say, I love the font that you chose.
That's actually my handwriting.
That's your handwriting.
Yeah, so I wanted the album to be super personal because obviously all the songs are very
Yeah.
personal. So when I worked with the graphic designer, he's like, why don't you... It's also very difficult to write in a very straight, format that I did. So it took me many takes to do that. But that is all my handwriting. And I do write in very old school.
You could almost sell fonts as a little side gig.
There you go. That's my $1 million idea right there.
Yep.
Here we go with What If.
From the porch.
They always say you are better off alone. They always talk about the kind of love that hits you to the bone. What if that's not me you're looking for? What if I'm the only one walking out the door? What's so wrong with keeping it to myself? What if I got nothing to give to somebody else? To somebody else? There's no love if I choose to be or not to be with you. But I ought to gamble it all away. Be on standby, it might happen someday, or someday. You always hear about a certain love when the time is right, it hits you from high above. What if that's not me you're looking for? What if I'm the only one walking out the door? What's so wrong with keeping it to myself? What if I got nothing to give to somebody else? To somebody else? There's no love if I choose to be or not to be with you. What I ought to gamble it all away. Be on standby, it might happen someday, or someday.
Now I have a story that I'd like to tell about this guy. You all know me as me scared as hell. He comes to me at night after I call into bed. He's burnt up like a weenie and his name is Fred. He wears the same hat and sweater every single day, and even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's home when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street.
had just gotten back off tour last night. So the gang and I thought that it would be groovy if we summoned up the posse and dumb rushed the movies. I got Angie, Jeff got Tina, Reddy Rock got some girl I've never seen in my life. That was alright though, cause the lady was chill. Then we dipped to the theater, set to ill, bugging, cold, having a ball. And something about Elm Street was the movie we saw. The way it started was decent, you know, nothing real fancy about this homeboy named Fred and this girl named Nancy. But word when it was over, I said, yo, that was death. And everything seemed alright when we left. But when I got home and laid down to sleep, that began the nightmare on my street. In my room like an oven, my bed soaked with sweat, and man, I was bugging. I checked the clock, it had stopped at 12:30. It had melted, it was so darn hot, and I was thirsty. I wanted something cool to quench my thirst. I thought to myself, yo, this heat is the worst. But when I got downstairs, I noticed something was wrong. I was home all alone, but the TV was on. I thought nothing of it as I grabbed the remote. I pushed the power button, and then I almost choked when I heard this awful voice coming from behind. It said, man, I ain't even wait to see who it was. Broke outside in my drawers and screamed so long, cuz got halfway up the block, I calmed down and stopped screaming, then thought, oh, I get it, I must be dreaming. I strolled back home with a grin on my grill. I figured since this is a dream, I might as well get ill. I walked in the house, the big bad fresh prince, but Freddie killed all that noise real quick. He grabbed me by my neck and said, here's what we'll do. We got a lot of work here, me and you. The souls of your friends, you and I will claim. You've got the body and I got the brain. I said, yo, Fred, I think you got me all wrong. I ain't partners with nobody with nails that long. Look, I'll be honest, man, this team won't work. The girls won't be on you, Fred, your face is all burned. Fred got mad and his head started steaming. But I thought, what the hell, I'm only dreaming. I said, please leave, Fred, so I can get some sleep. But give me a call, man, maybe we'll hang out next week. I pat him on the shoulder, said thanks for stopping by. Then I opened up the door and said, take care, guy. He got mad, drew back his arm and slashed my shirt. I laughed at first and thought, hold up, that hurt. It wasn't a dream, man, this guy was for real. I said, Freddie, Hal, it's been an awful mistake here. No further words, and then I darted upstairs. Crashed through my door, then jumped on my bed. Pulled the covers up over my head, said, oh, please do something with Fred. He jumped on my bed, but through the covers with his claws, tried to get me. But my alarm went off, and then silence. It was a whole new day, I thought. I wasn't scared of him anyway, until I noticed those rips in my sheets, and that was proof that there had been a nightmare on my street. Oh man, I gotta call Jeff. Come on. Come on, Jeff, answer. Come on, man. Jeff, it's Prince, man. Jeff, wake up. Jeff, wake up.
What do you want?
Jeff, wake up, man. Listen to me, Jeff.
It's 3 o'clock
Jeff,
in the morning.
listen, Jeff, would you listen to me? Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. Jeff, listen to me. Don't go to sleep, Jeff. Jeff.
Working in the lab late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash
The monster mash.
and do my graveyard
Then you can
smash.
mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash. Mash. Easy, Igor, you impetuous young boy. Mash good.
Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash.
All right, we're back, and we just heard Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett. And the
I love that.
Whatever
song.
happened to the Transylvania
So good.
twist?
Did Bobby ever make anything else?
I don't.
Just
I'm not aware-
dollars
Did he have-
every year.
Just
Did he
just
have to make anything else
Yeah.
after that song?
I'm just curious. I'm curious. The one
Yeah,
hit
no, he
wonders.
might have had a sequel to it. You would think.
One hit wonder.
Possibly.
Just
Possibly.
don't know. We should find that out. And then before that, we heard,
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince with Nightmare on My Street.
And he was definitely a one-hit wonder. That Will Smith gentleman.
I wanted to give a shout out, thank you to Kelly who called in, and
At least that's what Chris Rock called him. Hey.
oh God.
No, yeah. Who called? Who
Kelly, thank you very much for your donation to KFAI and Spin with Sin. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Kelly.
And you can still call in to, maybe you can call in.
Delmar's over there.
Yeah, 612-375-9030. Maybe Elmar will pick up.
Elmar, sorry. Yeah, I said Delmar.
Elmar, yes. All right.
612-375-9030.
Yep. To call and pledge. All right. So during the break, we were talking a little bit about, as we learned earlier, Toussaint Morrison was born in New Orleans, and we've spent some time there with family,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
And we're talking a little bit about some of the things that are an integral part of the city. And
Yeah. When I was there about a few months ago to see my dad on a trip, posted to my Instagram story about it, and a friend of mine was like, "You know that neighborhood is haunted, right?" And I responded back to them. I said, "You know the city is haunted. Like, we don't care. New Orleans, if you hear something strange in the night in New Orleans, that's par for the course. Like, it's weird if you don't see an apparition or hear something strange in the night. Then you got something to worry about."
What's the strangest thing you ever heard?
or
Screams?
saw.
No, see, but that's not the thing. Screams and cries are like you know what the intention is. It's when you hear like a tapping at your window and you're not sure if it's actual tapping, if it's a
Edgar
tree.
Allan Poe, definitely.
Oh man, you have no clue. So New Orleans is full of subtleties that you're just like, wait, did I just no?
But creaking doors.
Yeah, the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in New Orleans is I got there a year ago and I sleepwalked 2 nights in a row. I've never sleepwalked in my life.
Wow.
Two nights in a row. So yeah, there was.
Do you have an idea about why?
It's probably there is a lot of energy there. Like when you go to New Orleans, you will feel it. It is there. I mean, there's just there's just a life in it of its own.
Yeah.
But I was crashing at a friend's place, and I apparently got up, opened the door to the apartment, which opened up to Magazine Street in Uptown, and Le Bon Temps Roulette, a 24-hour bar, was across the street, still rocking and rolling, people just second-line band playing. And I apparently, in my boxers, just stood in the doorway, looking out onto the street. And my friend said, hey, buddy, you want to go back to bed? And I looked up, and I was like, I should do that, yeah. And I half remember that, and I went back to sleep, so... That was weird. It's probably weird for the other
boxers
people.
on.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some of us don't sleep in our doors.
This is true.
Yeah, I was only in New Orleans once, but I felt that energy quite strongly, and I visited Haitian voodoo queen.
Okay, there you
would
go.
You say queen or?
I don't know. I've heard the term used before.
But anyway, she was amazing. Really.
Yeah.
It was fascinating.
Yeah, there's the legend of Marie Laveau, who did some really crazy things. You were talking about, Danny was talking about American Horror Story recently. Mm-hmm. Marie Laveau, I think, was at least a character on the Coven.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yep, she was there. She was there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a quick roundtable. What's the best or favorite horror film if people only have time to watch one more before Halloween?
Well, I think last year we went through this, and I recommended Creepers, which is a Dario Argento film featuring Jennifer Connelly. She of Labyrinth fame. It's actually a previous film, The Labyrinth, so she's even younger. I think she was like 11 or 12, and it's insane. It's a really crazy movie. Yeah.
Danny, what about you?
Yeah,
Danny?
so I think...
You don't like the gory movies.
I'm not big on the gory, but I would say last night we watched Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Oh, yeah.
And I love how eerie he plays with lighting, the camera angles. There is a twist where you're not very suspecting on where the story is going to go. Definitely recommend that one.
Yeah.
You say you don't like gore, but yet you watch American Horror Story? Hold on a second.
It's like a controlled gore. I don't know. It's like there's...
It's a fine line.
There's a fine line where it goes too far over. Then I get I'm like Saw. That's too far for me.
Okay,
Don't like it. American Horror Story, there's also like a super embedded plot
Yeah,
in American Horror
yeah.
Story that gets you kind of sucked in, and then you're like, okay, somebody just lost an arm, I'm going to forget
Well, yeah,
it.
and sometimes that kind of gore is comedic, so
Yeah.
it's not as like
Yeah, a little
scary.
theatrical.
Night of the Living Dead.
In a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Saw 1 was actually, I appreciated that movie. It was super gory. But then after that, it was just like, let's think of any gosh darn way to just take apart the human anatomy. And just, but I would say 1, and not everybody really is into this, but it's Wolfman with Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins.
That was so good.
Dude, when, I don't want to give anything away.
Wait, what
Wow.
era is that? When is
It's
that?
on
2003. But no, it's
Okay.
based off of Wolfman from, I think, the 60s or 70s. I forget,
like-
the older one.
Yeah.
But Anthony Hopkins,
I never saw that one.
it looks like he hit a
Anthony
blunt
Hopkins.
and just like delivered his whole performance. Like he is so chill, but he's in like dire circumstances. So you're like, how is Anthony delivering these lines just so calmly? There's a wolf out there killing everybody. He's just like, I saw your mother today, and I told her to rake the yard. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you worried about the yard for? There's a wolf out there, Anthony. Like,
And we were saying like that sounds like more of a psychological horror.
yes,
type. Yeah.
yeah.
That reminds me, I don't know if it's called Wolfman also, but with Gail Garcia Bernal, and it was directed by, I think it was by Del Toro, and
Okay.
it was on probably
Wait, what movie?
Paramount. It came out last year. It's in black and white. It has Gail Garcia Bernal, who's a lycanthrope.
What's it
Wolfman.
called?
I think it's called Wolfman also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But my pick would be, well, it's either Jim Jarmusch's Last Lovers Alive. Let's see, The Last Lovers Alive.
I've never seen that.
Only Lovers Left Alive.
Jim Jarmusch did a horror movie?
Wow.
Yeah, he's done 2. He did a zombie one too.
Really?
Oh, I got to see that.
I
He
know.
did Coffee and Cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only Lovers Left Alive. Yep.
Only Lovers
With Tom
Left Alive.
Hiddleston and
Dang,
Gotta put
Sin.
that on my list.
or Let the Right One In.
Let the Right One In. That is a classic.
Yes.
The Swedish one.
Yeah.
Oh my
I didn't
goodness.
watch the American one. Yeah.
That
It's amazing.
The pool scene?
Yes.
Stop.
Ooh.
Dog. There was a moment where I was in my early 30s, and I had just wound up at my mom's house, and I was just living there for about 2 to 3 years, helping her out and doing stuff. And she had HBO. And no streaming at the time. And I would log on to like HBO or Showtime, let the right one in would be on, and I'd be like, I got to cancel everything for the next hour and a half.
Yes.
I'm watching this. God, what a movie. Wow.
So when you guys watch scary movies, do they give you nightmares?
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Subconsciously, they're there.
Yeah, they're there.
What about you, Danny?
I wouldn't say I have nightmares, no. I mean, maybe when I was a kid,
That's
but...
lucky.
After the film we just saw, are you going to have nightmares about that? I forget what it's
Oh,
called.
House. Yeah, we saw this movie, Japanese movie called House.
Yeah.
Trilon is playing it this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are they
And-
having more screenings of it?
I think so, yeah.
Sold
Maybe
out.
at least today, tomorrow, maybe. Anyway, it's a trip, man. I might have some
I
nightmares.
think you're going to have nightmares.
Blanche, the cat in this movie. Number one, she's
a good
beautiful,
cat name.
but turns out to be a little possessed, I think. I'm not even sure what was going on in that
I-
movie, but I do
The
recommend
cats
it.
typically
And
are
I wish I
possessed
had
already.
microdosed before I seen it.
If you gave me $1 million to describe the plot of the film, I could not do it. If that says anything.
Sin, you just said a great thing. What cats are not possessed?
Yes.
That is true.
Sorry.
It's a fact.
Now, another favorite of mine
Yeah.
personally is Nightmare on Elm Street 2,
Oh.
which is kind of undersung, but that actually aged really well. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is really cheesy. It's almost like made for kids.
Is that where they ran out of money? Like there's like an invisible person is there a person getting thrown around a room?
And they couldn't pay somebody, so
Well,
they just
they
like-
ran out of budget. They ran out of budget on one of them. Yeah.
Probably. That movie hasn't aged well, but I feel like 1 and 2 have aged really well. You know what I got to give it up for is Gremlins 2. That
Oh,
movie
there you go.
is
There you go.
hysterical. Yeah, that one is really
Well done.
good. Yeah.
I think some classic ones too. Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
It's a classic. I didn't really jive too well on the Hocus Pocus 2, but that's always in my repertoire during Halloween. It's a classic one.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus 2 it was just fun to see them all back. It was weird, I know, but they tried.
It's like The Hangover 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like just after a while, just let the classic be the classic.
Oh, and I wanted to do a shout out. Now I remember why I asked Tucson about New Orleans is I really love the new series based on Anne Rice's Vampire Lestat, based in New Orleans.
Yes,
It
yes.
is phenomenal.
Wait, what's that called?
The Vampire Lestat.
The Vampire List Dad?
Lestat.
Okay.
Lestat.
Lestat.
I got you.
That was based off of the Interview with the Vampire, the Tom
Oh
Cruise
wait, no,
movie.
it's called Interview with the
Which
Vampire.
I've never seen. That was
Lestat
recommended to me recently.
Yeah,
It
man.
is fantastic. Yeah.
The Interview with the Vampire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there's always stuff you got to catch up on, you know?
Yeah.
I love it.
So, but I'm gonna go to more music now. Speaking of ghosts, we're gonna do "Haunting at 1500 McKinley" by the Black Angels.
Nice.
I don't stay up to see it. Oh no, it's way too dark. You frightened, she said. No one can hear us.
All right, so we're back, and that was, of course, The Witch by the Sonics. And before that, we heard the Black Angels with Haunting at 1300 McKinley from Phosphine Dream. I'm Sin Collins here on KFAI Spin with Sin, Mondays from 10 to midnight, spinning in eclectic music and hosting guests. Tonight's guests now are Danny Sigelman and Danny Aaron. Yep. And thank you for joining us tonight here.
Thank you for having us.
Ooh, it's another spooktacular here on Spin with Sin.
All right. And
612-375-9030.
Give us your money.
Yes.
We're going to scare people into giving KFAI their money.
We want your wallet.
Trick or treat us.
Hopefully treat us.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I like this tradition. If we can do this again next year.
Yeah, I'd love to.
And it was great having Toussaint here.
Mm-hmm, it was.
I love that guy.
He's great.
Yeah.
I love him too. He's wonderful. So, hoping that people can make it to the November 11th album release.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you have an album release coming up, Danny.
So we actually already did our album release at Ice House in March, but we have this.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So November 19th will be at Green Room
Okay.
as well. So that's Sunday, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Yeah.
That'll be super fun if I catch it.
Always a good time.
All right, so
We got some trick or treaters at the door.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, look at that little guy. Who's that?
shall we go to?
We're going to do some more Halloween songs?
Yes, we've got.
Oh, so we just
yeah.
Which one?
Or you were gonna say?
Yeah, we just saw Count Spookula across the street. Yeah.
That they were playing at Palmer's.
They're playing at
understand,
Palmer's
so
tonight.
They're a super fun band.
Oh, yeah.
Very funny.
Gets you in the Halloween spirit.
Yeah, so we'll hear them after a pick by Danny Aaron, "Season of the Witch" by Lana Del Rey.
Yes.
Here we go.
Hey, boo boo.
Wait, is that a dog?
Yeah.
When I look out my window, many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many different people to be. It's strange, so strange. It's very strange to me. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. When I look over my shoulder, what happens there? What do you think I see? Some other cat looking over his shoulder. And he's strange, so strange. He's very strange to me. You've got to pick up every stitch. You've got to pick up every stitch.
baby, puts me in a trance. Baby, take a little chance, we'll start a spooky romance. The way you move, baby, makes me want to groove, baby. If you would approve, we get them freaky tonight, alright. She used her witchery, she cast a spell on me. No, I cannot break free until she danced with me. At the black mass, witches on the dance floor. Under stained glass, witches on the dance floor. Shake that spooky ass, witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. At the black mass, witches on the dance floor. Under stained glass, witches on the dance floor. Shake that spooky ass, witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. A sexy witch, she's a sexy witch. A sexy witch, such a sexy witch. A sexy witch, she's a sexy witch. A sexy witch. The way you freak, baby, makes my knees get weak, baby. Watching her technique, making all the fellas shriek. And when she goes flying through the air on the broom, all the creatures in the room go mad, get crazy, insane, like maggots eat your brain. At the black mass, witches on the dance floor. Under stained glass, witches on the dance floor. Shake that spooky ass, witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. At the black mass, witches on the dance floor. Under stained glass, witches on the dance floor. Shake that spooky ass, witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. Witches on the dance floor. A sexy witch, she's a sexy witch. A sexy witch, such a sexy witch. A sexy witch, she's a sexy witch. A sexy witch, she's a sexy witch.
We're back, and that was Count Spookula, local artists that are really funny. They dress up, great costumes. And
Yeah, we just saw him at Palmer's tonight.
yeah, awesome. Was he with the band?
One other, I mean, there's another perform. It's just two of them. Yeah.
Oh,
And he has
okay.
like backing
At
tracks.
Cloudland,
Yeah, there
I
was the
saw
traffic.
like there were 4 of them.
Oh, really? Oh, there's more than one Spookula.
Yes. So anyway, that was Sexy Witch, and before that we heard Season of the Witch by Lana Del Rey, selected by
I never
Danny
heard that
Aaron.
version before.
Me either. That was cool.
It's witchy.
And kicking off the set was Danny Aaron from her new record, and that was
Which one? We're going to be playing it. One Man Show. That one.
We didn't play. We didn't hear that.
Yeah,
yet.
we didn't hear that. Yeah.
oh, that's what we were gonna go with.
I was
That.
like, yeah. What you gonna do is, or what if was the song we played earlier in the set? But yeah.
We'll but we can go to a short Halloween song and
Yeah.
then go to your song.
Sure.
So
Sure.
all right. We'll go to we're running out of time here, so we'll go to Halloween by Misfits and then
Yeah, One Man Show. Yep. Thank you.
Good night, Sin.